Dan Orlovsky is on the call for the second game of ESPN's Week 2 Monday Night Football doubleheader alongside Chris Fowler and Riddick. While promoting the late game during the Buccaneers-Texans matchup, Buck and Troy Aikman couldn't help but comment on just how often Orlovsky seems to be on their televisions. Aikman opened by calling Orlovsky the hardest working guy on television, noting that whenever he flips on ESPN, Orlovsky is there. Buck jumped in, pointing out that even when Orlovsky isn't in the studio, he's appearing on the Pat McAfee show, calling in from his car. Aikman then wondered aloud when Orlovsky actually sleeps, prompting Buck to toss the conversation to Laura Rutledge, who often works alongside Orlovsky on NFL Live. It's always interesting to get a peek into Buck's viewing habits, and in this case, it highlighted just how visible Orlovsky has become across the sports media landscape. The banter was playful, but it also underscored a truth. Orlovsky is everywhere, from studio shows to remote appearances, and he's clearly embracing a full schedule of football coverage. This level of exposure isn't unique to Orlovsky, of course. Plenty of personalities appear across multiple shows and platforms in a single day, but Orlovsky's visibility is notable even by those standards. If Buck and Aikman are commenting on Orlovsky's ubiquity, it makes you wonder what they'd say about someone like Stephen A. Smith, whose workload across ESPN programming is legendary. Orlovsky's presence has become a staple for fans who tune into ESPN, giving him a unique platform to offer analysis, commentary, and insight on the NFL. His ability to balance studio work, live broadcasts, and guest appearances is part of what makes him stand out in a crowded field. The playful discussion between Buck and Aikman also shows the camaraderie and humor that exists behind the scenes in sports media. Even while they're covering high-profile football games, there's time to notice, comment on, and poke fun at colleagues who seem to dominate the television landscape. For viewers, it's both entertaining and informative to hear about the personalities that shape the shows they watch. And for Orlovsky, it's a reminder that hard work and consistency don't go unnoticed, even if it means Buck and Troy Aikman are joking about how much they see him on screen.